Hello everybody! Today we have a bunch of boxes and a few antennas. In these boxes are Huawei router, 4G router, P55, there is a Mikrotik outdoor dish thingy LHG series with the LTE6 PCI Express inside, and below we have another box which basically consists of another Huawei, which is a B2368. It's a 4G auto unit. The jar itself is full of antennas and a Wi-Fi indoor unit. Basically, both Huawei's are capable of doing the AC Wi-Fi, and yeah, for the Mikrotik you basically need another Wi-Fi unit indoors and some power over Ethernet thingy goes to the wall block. Anyways, at the moment you see the Mikrotik installed in the place where there used to be the P56 antennas facing this tower, which is 4.2 clicks away. I mean, yeah, you can actually see it over the trees. There are some towers much closer to me, but there's a problem with them. I mean, there's another one just across this field, somewhere in there. But the speeds are horrible. They give us 20, 25 evening times, even less. The other one, basically the same story. Well, at this point we are going with the furthest one, since it's the fastest, for me at least. Anyways, at the moment we have the P525 in my attic without the P56 dual antennas installed, and it gives us full bars. Nice, right? Oh yeah. Visually it's nice, but the speed tests, it doesn't agree with me. It gives us the numbers that are really, really bloody horrible. Well, 8, 10-ish. The problem is, yeah, it gives us full bars, but it's capable of doing two frequencies. I'm aiming for the 1800 frequency, but it doesn't see it. It doesn't want to see it. It sees only the 800, which is rubbish. I mean, everybody uses the 800. You see that the upload speed is much better. Again, the router itself, it's not indoors. It's in my attic. Basically, all it has in its way is the roof, which is a cement kind of thingy in there, not metal or anything else. Anyways, let's do some changes. First of all, when we see the device information, the important thing for us would be the RSRP value, which is 96 minus. This is not good. The signal to noise ratio, -2, not good at all. And the cell ID, which we're aiming to, is 0038 at the end, which is the one we need. Anyways, yeah, let's, I don't know, click in the external P56 antennas, which I can do in the here, and yeah, here we go. Apply and success. Oh shit, I'm certain it's not Corona. Anyways, signal to noise 16, nice. RSRP value -75, not too bad. Now then, next thing in the agenda would be the speed test. Yeah, around here. Still full bars, but it gives us the 4G plus, meaning that it uses dual frequencies. Carrier aggregation is working. It sometimes loses it, but I'm guessing it uses only the 1800 frequency at this point, when it's not showing the plus at the end. And the speed test itself, come on, today, Start working. It's 45, 5, 41. Let's call it at 45, I think. Yeah. The uploads values are also, it used to be 25, now it's in the low 40s, which is good, meaning that the LTE itself, the LTE6 at least, gives us the maximum upload value of 50. So 40 is quite close. Right. In this router, actually, in the network settings, you can, in some models, in some software versions, change the 3G, 4G, and separate frequencies. You can lock it to the 800, 2600, 800, 1800. There's a 2100, which we are not using in my country. And now, let's go to the new one, which I just purchased for my hard-earned money. And it would be the Mikrotik LHG series using the router OS 6. And the signal to noise ratio is straight up 20. I did some changes in there. I've locked it to the LTE and locked it to the bands of 3, 7, and 20. 3 being 1800 megahertz, 7 being 2600 megahertz, and the 20 being 800 megahertz. Kind of trying it out. Let's see. And it's used the primary band of 3, meaning that it's 1800, and the carrier aggregation band of P20. So yeah, it uses two bands. It is awesome. Now then, we'll see how about the speed test. Come on, what's with the ping? Flickering a bit. Right, 85, 85, 87, 88. Does it 290? Go now. Oh, 92. Nice. Back to the 80s. 86.49. It is acceptable. Let's call it like that. And upload speeds 43. We'll call it almost 50, so it's okay. Nice. Really bloody nice. Right. Anyways, so yeah. You can do a lot with the routers. I mean, I've done some cosmetic changes and changed the IP address to fit my current local area network. It used to be, I think it was 88.1 or something like that. It doesn't matter. And yeah, it's just still using the carrier aggregation. It shows us some graphs of your usage. And it's cool. Anyways, the next one, the third one, would be the Huawei B2368. First of all, we'll log in. The 192.68, 168, 1.1 is the front page shows us which things are connected to it. At the moment, I'm connected with my main PC with a wire. LTE status gives us some numbers. It gives us the signal to noise ratio of 5. Oh, I forgot. I cannot put this thingy at the roof because it prefers the most closer to it. It doesn't connect to the one that I need. So I needed to basically, at this point, it stands on my second floor window looking at the right direction, and the behind is covered with an aluminum foil. With this one also, you can lock the bands. I mean, you can do the 3 of 1800, 7 of 2600, and 20 of 800. I don't have to. It's quite smart in this way. I kind of prefer to not use the 800, which is basically the ISP technician said it's a bad idea, but I don't know. For me, it's a good idea. They said. So, for the third one, we'll do the speed test as well. Basically, the speed tests are not done in the same day, but they're kind of 2 days in a row. Try to do around 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. or something like that. In the evenings, of course, the speeds are lower. The drop around 50, 7, 8 in the evening. I mean, it really doesn't matter which one you're using. Oh, it does matter which one you're using. The first one with the P56 antennas, it's 10 to 15 megabits lower than the Mikrotik or the Auto Huawei. So at this point, the Huawei B2368 with it it does the job. It's faster in the ups. Yeah, the upload is better. And the carrier aggregation, as you see, is that gives us disabled. It basically enables it only when you start downloading something. It's kind of smart thing. I flipping love it. So for the moment, let's go back to the one that I'm keeping since I paid for it. The rest are kind of borrowed materials. It's the Mikrotik thingy at the same time and the same day compared to the Huawei. The Mikrotik starts slow and it kind of grows. The Huawei outer unit goes straight to the top. So it's kind of weird. And the problem with the Mikrotik, it basically has the RJ45 port in there, which is a 100 megabit only. It doesn't give you the gigabit port. So basically, the maximum you can get out of this Mikrotik thingy is 100. That's it. Now then, let's see. Who's the winner? Who's the loser? So the ISP given B525 LTE6 router, even with the outdoor antennas in a dual array, which are, I think they were 11 decibel gain antennas, quite good antennas actually. I've compared them with the there was a square antenna also I used, which is 9 decibels. The square antenna had the coaxial cables that you connect to the router. They were 7 meters. In this case, I had them with the 10 meters. So there's a substantial loss in there as well. But yeah, it wasn't good. The Mikrotik that I'm keeping, that I paid for, that is mine. 150 euros, I think it cost me. It's much better. It's directional, as was the P56 antenna array. So when something happens with this mast, basically kind of catches the signal from behind as well. So it has some redundancy, not much though. But the speeds are bloody awesome. In the evening times, around 50 for the download and still 40 for the uploads, which is fine for me. And yeah, I did buy some extras for it. It was the RG260 Mikrotik. What's it called now? It's a basically BOE switch that is on my attic, feeding this dish antenna, feeding my outdoor Ubiquiti local antenna for my CCTV cameras, and few locations in my house. There's 4 locations actually that have the Wi-Fi routers. It's not a big house, but still it's around 220 square meters. And the winner in this case, yeah, Huawei B2368 with the LTE12. LTE12, meaning that it's basically capable of using 3 frequencies in a time compared to the LTE6, which uses only 2. But for me, it does matter. LTE12 actually, what else does it do? Yeah, it has the maximum, theoretical maximum of 450 for the download, I think. It's still 50 for the upload. Compared to the LTE6, which have the 300 megabit maximum theoretical of upload and 50, download, 50 for the upload. Um, the Huawei outdoor unit basically is powered from the indoor unit. You can use Cat5 cable up to 100 meters. It's fine. And compared to the Mikrotik, Mikrotik uses a little bit more power, but still not too much. And I think that the dish array really helps because, as I said, you cannot put the Huawei 2368 up in the roof because it just refuses to connect to the fastest mast. It kind of prefers the closest one, which has the best, I don't know, RSRP values or whatever, the full bars for it. So, yeah, I like the Mikrotik. Cost-wise, when you buy them new, the indoor Huawei B525 would be around 100 euros. The Mikrotik outdoor unit 150, 160 euros. And outdoor Huawei B2368 around 250 euros. Of course, for the Mikrotik, you would need to buy yourself a Wi-Fi router, but when compared to the winner, you basically can buy yourself an AX router from, let's say, TP-Link, the AX10, which is Wi-Fi 6 generation capable indoor router. Quite alright thing, actually. Haven't really tried it, but I think it's quite alright. But yeah, these are the results of my LTE tryout. And the winner for me is the Mikrotik LHG with a download speed of mid 80s and upload speeds around 45. Cool. Try it. Thank you.